my treatment had finished at the FND clinic in London, they put a referral through for Community Physio Rehabilitation. Last month I had a physio out to the house to talk about my medical history and do the assessment. She told me that I would also have another physio coming out to work with me 2 to 3 times a week. The physio went over the exercises that I have been doing since I came back from the FND clinic in London and was quite happy with how they looked, and then added to my exercise programme. She felt my neck and shoulders and noticed that the muscles in them were quite tense, so I wanted to go over some breathing techniques that I could do while I was doing my exercises. She suggested that I did this technique a couple of times during the day while just laying down as well, to try and help calm my nervous system. She noticed that when I was doing the deep breathing, I was mainly expanding my chest when you should be expanding your belly. She said, imagine you're blowing a massive balloon up in your belly, expand it as far as you can, and then release. Apparently when we panic, we do a lot of breathing in our chest, and if we do that deep breath in our belly, it should help calm us down. After that, we looked at walking up the steps, and we went to the bottom of the stairs, and she tried to help me walk up the first one and then back down again, but my body just went really wobbly and shaky and I was unable to do it. But it is something that we are working towards together, and hopefully with the exercises that I'm doing and probably a few more added on, I will be able to manage the stairs eventually. We said that the main thing I want to work towards at the moment is being able to walk outside confidently and comfortably on my own. The next time I saw the community rehab team, 2 physios came and they walked with me outside. Unfortunately, it was quite a wet and windy day, so we didn't get too far, but it was nice to just try a little bit of walking outside with them. They asked if there was anything else that I would like to work towards, and I said meeting a friend out in town a bit further away from home, which means that I would have to not only walk outside on my own, but also get the bus on my own. So that is also something that we are going to try together, and hopefully in a few months' time or weeks, or I don't know how long, I'll be able to do that. The next time the physio came, she asked if I would be happy to meet her down the shop, and I said that I just wasn't comfortable with it at that stage. I wasn't ready to walk that distance on my own just yet. So she said that she would just wait for me over the road, so that when I come out the house, I could still see her, she could see me, and then all I needed to do was cross the road on my own. I really appreciate that they don't push you to do these things if you say that you feel that you can't do it at that moment in time, and that they just add these little steps into building up to it. We had a little walk down the shop and around the shop together and back again, and then when we got home, I said that I was having a little bit of an issue with one of the exercises, which was the squats, that I found that when I was squatting, my knees were just kind of going inwards and it wasn't really stable. Physio suggested that I squat down onto a chair and actually sit down and then get back up again in that squat position, but without using my hands on the side of the chair. She also said that each time I got up, she wanted me to name my favourite Harry Potter characters, starting from 5, working up to number 1. It was a really good distraction technique for me. Not only was it naming my favourite characters, but also doing it in reverse. And it worked. It was a bit wobbly, but it was a great start. And then we went on to different exercises, and she was asking me to do it with McFly songs, Green Day songs, and it's been really helpful for something that I've put into practice when I'm doing these exercises on my own. I mentioned that music is also quite helpful for me, and that when I'm doing my exercises, I tend to find that I end up going to the beat, so music is something that we're gonna involve later on. And that's where we're at so far. I just wanted to do a short video on it at the moment so that it wasn't too much information in one go, and I can just keep doing these videos and add to it, journal it as we go along. I really do think that this community physio is going to be a massive help in getting me to have that next step of independence, and I will let you know how I'm getting on in a few weeks' time. Thanks for watching. Bye.